I'm over here saying good morning and I ain't even on the screen yet, y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning, MRH. Good morning, Frog. Hold on just a minute. I gotta do the thingy. I gotta scroll down, scroll down.
I'm Mr. Frog. This is my show. I eat the bug. I'm Mr. Frog. This is my show. I eat the bug. I'm Mr. Frog. This is my show. I eat the bug.
I have to do that for you, Frog. I have to do that. You got an offer letter today? Awesome. Awesome sauce. I am so excited for you. Congratulations. Congratulations. Hope you have a good day at work, Mr. MRH, even though they think you never work. You know what I'm saying? They think that, shit. I'm so happy for you, Frog. If I may ask, is it college or work or, um, you know, like you don't have to say exactly what it is, what kind of offer, but like, is it, did you get accepted, an offer for a specific school, something cool? I'm so excited for you though. Any kind of offer is a good offer, right? Ah, especially if it's a good offer. What you talking about? Oh, I got when I was younger. I got. Oh my God, that's so cool! Awesome sauce, Frog. Congratulations. I know exactly what you're talking about. The ones that are like on the side of the highway and shit, on the side of the interstate. That's a big project too. Hi. Money, money, money. Money. I'm just saying. That'll be a good, you know what I'm saying? That'll be a good thing. What you talking about? That's a good contract right there. That's a good offer right there. Rise and shine, rise and shine. Grand rises and blessing and good morning. Good morning, Mr. Bride. How you doing this morning? I hope you having a good old morning. Drinking your coffee like I am. Oh, also, this is your med check reminder, so you don't forget your medications like I do because of my ADHD. I got to do that for my people so they don't forget their medications. Baby shark, do 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 do. Baby shark, do 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 do. Baby shark. Good morning, baby shark. How you doing this morning? I hope you having a good one. I hope you waking up and everything's going well. Um, I love the album. I just want you to know that it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful to me. Can't you see? You're everything I hope for. Okay, I'm sorry. You know how my brain goes, and all of a sudden I get damn I get damn songs in my damn brain, and it happens. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out which one's my favorite though. Like, you ever trying to figure out which one's your favorite? I'm kind of between Underneath Waves and Fading Lights. Like, that's the two that's like I'm kind of stuck between those two. You already took all 10 years, Miss White. I ain't up to that level yet. Um, Congratulations though, Frog. Shoot, that's a good ass job though. If you getting that contract and whatnot. I ain't quite up to your level yet, Mr. White, when it comes to that amount. I ain't got to that. I ain't hit that point yet. I got about 4 or 5 I take. I got my allergy pill, my stomach med, my blood pressure, my ADHD, and my pain. And I got 5. I'm still under 5 right now. I ain't made it to your level yet. Get on my level, ho. Get on my level, ho. I ain't got up there yet. Yeah, but he will understand. I will say this, Frog, because because um it's such a good contract or whatnot, he'll be happy for you. Like he'll understand because trust me, if he got that offer, he would do the same, and he knows that. Like, and he's gonna be excited because think about it like this: he's your teacher, right? He taught you to be so good that you got your own contract. So it's like a pat on his back too, if that makes sense. Good morning, Miss Catherine. How you doing? Child, there's so much mess going on. And I saw the other day, Miss Catherine, why in the hell did Ness try to jump you for no damn reason? You didn't do shit. You didn't say nothing in that chat. Like you wasn't talking about her. That was crazy. Ness, don't be doing that shit. Only jump on somebody when they really deserve it. I think she was just pissed off at the world and was trying to find somebody to take it out on. You just happened to be the one. You know, when people are angry, sometimes they'll read into a situation that they shouldn't or ought not to, thinking you talking about them when you talking about something total different. I believe that's what happened. Yeah, I believe that was, yeah, that's what I believe, Miss Catherine. I think it was misdirected anger. I think she was upset with other situations and was trying to take it out on you because she was trying to read into it, anything. Like every little thing was pissing her off, if that makes sense. I'm going to tell you this: your supervisor, the one that you're the engineer that trained you, is going to be happy for you because that's a higher salary plus more benefits. When you get a contract from the government, right? When you get a contract from it, you get real good benefits and shit. So I'm telling you, Frog, don't feel bad. Do not feel bad. They're going to feel good for you. And he gets to pat himself on the back as your teacher, right? You get what I'm saying? Like he did that. He helped you. You studied under him, even though you also went and got your degree. And it is congratulations to you because don't take also your shine away, if that makes sense. Because if you wasn't good at learning and doing, you wouldn't have got this contract. You know what I'm saying? So don't take away your shine either, but also kind of give him his shine, if that makes sense. Um, like, let's say, let's equate it to my YouTube channel, right? Let's equate it to that. I'm not going to take away the shine that I myself have helped build my channel, but I also can't take away the shine from the beef sector that they helped me build my channel. I can't take away the shine to VS Icon who helped push me to do this, to the Hood Table who helped push me to do this, right? So I can't take away their shine, but also I'm not going to dim my shine. The fact that if I wasn't who I was, it wouldn't have went as far as it has. You get what I'm saying? So you got to, and see, you trained somebody, so you you shared the wealth. So don't feel bad about it. You're just getting a bigger and better opportunity. That's all. Hey, Miss Bambi, how you doing this morning? I'm half asleep this morning. Next week, I got to take my son for his oral surgeries, and he's got to go to the get his braces redone with better wire and shit like that. So I got 2 doctor's appointments next week. So pray for me, y'all. Ooh, you made some pumpkin bars. Oh, and you got some ribs in the slow cooker. You know I love talking about food, girl. You know I do. I think y'all are awesome how y'all can create things, you know what I'm saying, in like in the AI world and doing those. I love your scary stories. I consider the when you do Some of them like scary stories, and then other ones are like drama stories. Like not really drama, but like when you watch TV shows, that's what I consider. Oh, cool! You made the Brooklyn Bridge, the Brooklyn Bloodlines fudge. Ah, yeah, I remember that in the story. In the story, I'm so happy for Baby Shark doing his damn music that I can't stand myself. And then Frog got a good ass offer. I'm like, hell yeah, it's looking up for everybody. You're doing a damn good job. You've always done good at your cartoons. Don't stop doing them because that's something that you're really good at. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Miss Heidi, how you doing? Any more crazy mess been going over there in crazy people land? Some of them folks have lost all their marbles. I'm just saying. They ain't got a near another. Oh, Miss Heidi, I was seeing this crazy ass thing. Okay, it was on the TikTok because I know you cover a lot of the TikTok. Okay, and there was this lady and this husband who were like Mormons or something, and they was talking about how the way they do and stuff. I was just going, yeah. Yeah, there's a thing on the TikTok. I was watching this video from Spill. I don't know if you've ever watched the channel Spill, Spill, and they be talking about the TikTok drama. Chad, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Miss Danny, good morning. Good morning. The pumpkin bars are already all gone. I bet they was delicious as shit. Child, I know that they'd be doing some crazy mess over there. I don't even understand half of what's going on. I'm like, damn. My son's been wanting to go into engineering. That's cool to know that I know two people in engineering and he's been wanting to do it because he's been wanting to do either electrical or he's been wanting to do robotics. So, yeah, he's been thinking about doing engineering. The most drama that I tend to have time for is watching it on TV or cussing a hoe out occasionally. Occasionally, I like to cuss a hoe out. Ooh, Gamecock Jenny, you doing an unboxing this morning? You know how I love the unboxing stuff. Yeah, I don't even know what's be going over there in DramaTube. It's like Jerry Springer, and I don't know what's going on and who's fighting who. And it seems like every other week it's people I thought were cool with each other now fighting. So I don't know what's going on, and I can't keep up because you got to think I got to keep up with what's going on in the beef sector, the mob tube, and all these other. And so it's like too much going on, and I can't. I don't know all the players. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like I don't know whose drama's what and what. So you know what I'm saying. I just be like, okay, all righty then. It's just like some of y'all when I start talking about my beef sector stuff, y'all don't understand what's going on. Y'all got to get one of my cherries cheese danishes because my stomach's starting to be a little upset. I took my medicine on an empty stomach, knowing I shouldn't do that. I know better, but I still do it sometimes, and it don't bother me, and other times it does. So I got to find one and eat it for breakfast. I normally don't like to eat on here, but when my stomach starts acting up, I got to get a little something in there, you know. Ain't it so much more peaceful, Miss Bambi? Not having to do all the damn, um, you know, drama and shit. I love just chilling. I'm just going to tell you that. Yeah, I'll be over there at MobTube checking stuff out. I'm not really into yogurt of any kind. I'm really not a yogurt person. Like my grandmother tried to get me into yogurt. She tried to get me into Greek yogurt because I've always had stomach issues. And like, I just can't do it. I'm not a yogurt person. I can't. And I've tried doing like the ones with the blueberry in it to try to make it taste better. It's just, I don't like the taste. I don't like the texture. I'm with you, Miss Bambi. I've tried every different kind. I've tried to force myself to eat it because it's good for you. You know what I'm saying? It's actually good for your stomach, especially Greek yogurt and stuff like that. It's got probiotics, but I just can't get into it. I can't do it. And it's cheap. Yeah. I've tried to force myself to get into it. I just can't do it. Give me some pudding. Oh, frozen yogurt ain't that bad. Yeah. Give me some chocolate. Hey, Mr. Jim Condon, the best Jim, the only Jim that ever was, ever will be. Thank you for that gifted membership. And Snooks got it. What? But like, give me banana pudding, give me chocolate pudding, but I can't do yogurt, and I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is and why I can't stand it. I've tried. My grandmother even tried to get me the more expensive, better made yogurt, and tried to get me the kind where stuff goes together. Oh, thank you for being a member for 1 month, Gamecock Jenny. But I just couldn't get into it. I tried. I so tried, y'all. I couldn't do it. And y'all, I got 3 dogs staring me down right now. They want to steal my food. I think it's also because pudding is like sweet. You a diabetic, Mr. White? They do have zero sugar pudding, Mr. Wyatt, to let you know. They have this de leche one that my father absolutely adores. He's diabetic, and it tastes like caramel or something like that. But they do have zero sugar versions. They do have the zero sugar now, Mr. White, where you don't have to worry about it because you're diabetic. They make 3 or 4 different flavors right now. They make the chocolate and zero sugar, the vanilla, and they have a de leche version. Well, if you want one of these cherry cheese Danish, you can come get one. I'm eating one right now because I had to put something on my stomach because my stomach started acting up because my ADHD medicine, if I take it on an empty stomach, sometimes it makes my stomach hurt real bad and gives me stomach problems. Yeah, Miss Bambi, they actually have for diabetics, they have a de leche or deluche, or however you want to say it, free, and it's sugar free, no cholesterol, all that good stuff. Um, so like I get that from my dad. My dad's on 3 different medicines for his heart, and he's diabetic, and it's actually a treat that's not terrible. Here you go. You're welcome. You know they trying to steal my Danish.
You could have been eating the grossest thing in the world. It makes a rapper crinkle within a bag for it.
Yeah, I could be eating the nastiest thing they hate, and they'd still beg me. Oh, okay. So you take slow. Yeah, I heard somebody say if you take condensed milk and you just cook it slowly in a boiler, it makes its own caramel. I watch people do it. I've never actually sat down to do it myself because I'm lazy and I just go buy the shit already pre-made. Also, the fact I have 2 diabetics in the house and a pre-diabetic, so a lot of my things that I do is sugar-free, zero sugar. Miss White, I'll tell you something that helped my father. They put him on a medication called Farxiga, but it's spelled with an X. Farxiga. I think that's how you spell it. But it helped. He lost weight. Like it helped with his A1C. His A1C's back down to normal. So he's doing real good with his. He got to ring the bell. You know the bell I'm talking about, Mr. White, where you get to ring the bell? He got to ring the bell. He got to stop. He don't have to take insulin like that anymore. Oh, you take that? That shit works. But I will tell you this, if you don't eat something for breakfast, it can drop your sugar too low. So make sure you when you take that, you eat something because it can drop it too low. That's it. That's all. No. You don't need to be in my lap. No. Babe, can you guess which one it is that's trying to jump on the computer and get my lap? Who thinks they're a big old huge lap puppy? Oh, she ran away now. Dutchy thinks it was Dutchy. It was Dutchy. Yep, it was Dutchy this time. Brew was actually laying down being good. And Bailey's giving me the eyes right now like I got something else. But she'll probably go to sleep in a minute. Hey, Mr. William, how you doing? Happy Friday. Oh, also, I forgot to do my sound for Fridays, y'all. Hold on.
Because it's Friday, you ain't got no job, and you ain't got shit to do. Damn! Because it's Friday, you ain't got no job, and you ain't got shit to do.
That's my Friday sound, y'all. I got to find one for every day of the week, but that's my Friday sound. Scrambled eggs are actually good for you, and it's also a really good protein. The thing about being diabetic, it's all about portion control, right? Some carbs, you can't have it all, like no white rice whatsoever, no white rice. You can only have long grain rice, and you can have dirty rice, but you cannot have any white rice whatsoever. I don't know why the difference between the rices. No regular white potatoes, but you can have sweet potatoes. It's the carbs. It's the carbs. You know what I'm saying? You're going to go get your hen soon? Well, my hubby and my son have gotten into collecting radiated glass. So if I become up with radiation poison, it's all their fault, though. No, yeah, you can do brown rice, Mr. Wyatt. You just can't do no white rice. And it's all about like portion control and, you know, how much you're eating and all this other stuff versus, yeah, it's safe. It's actually safe, Frog. But people actually, you put it under a black light and it turns green. If you and some of them turn orange, but a lot of people actually love collecting that stuff. So you know, you have that. Let me make sure I cover Bailey's head because if I don't do that, you know, Bailey will be over here, can't breathe, and I'll have to save her. They all wanted to get under the blanket and go back to sleep this morning after waking everybody up. Hey, way up, dude. How you doing? How's your titsy hanging? How's your titty hanging this morning? Is it hanging to the left? Is it hanging to the right? Yeah, it says green is uranium and orange is cadmium. Yeah. Um, yeah, you can't. That's true, Mr. White. No white bread, no white rice, no white potatoes. You're supposed to do straight up whole grain bread, whole grain wheat bread. And like where somebody else could have 3 sandwiches for lunch, you can have 2 or 1. Where versus somebody else could have a shit ton of toast for breakfast, you can have 1 piece of toast, possibly 2 at the most. You know what I'm saying? So it's down to portion control. When my mom first became diabetic, she hated me. I was like the drill sergeant. Like, I'm talking about, I made sure her diet was completely on point. I did everything you were supposed to do to get her A1C down back to normal. She hated me. I was like drill sergeant. Like, yes. Like, she couldn't stand my ass for the first 6 weeks, but she thanked me after the fact because guess what? I got her A1C. You know, I got things in check for her. But she hated me. She did. Oh, she hated me. Hold on just a minute, y'all. But yeah, I'm glad the titties are super duper today, Mr. Way Up Dude. But like, becoming a diabetic, and even I'm not a diabetic, but because I have two diabetics in my home and a pre-diabetic, um, I know all the dietary restrictions. Um, I know about portion control, all that stuff. And I've taught myself how to make sugar-free desserts. Like, if you love pecan pie, but you can't, of course, you can't have regular pecan pie anymore if you're diabetic, right? But I know how to now make it sugar-free, 100% sugar-free, to where you can actually eat it and have it. I know how to make a sugar-free apple pie, all those different things, because it's so cool nowadays. You can get so many things zero sugar. They have 2 or 3 different kinds of ice cream that are zero sugar, so diabetics can have ice cream again. Because the only sugar, and it's not real sugar, that's in those ice creams comes from the milk itself. And you can drink milk, right? Milk itself does have a small form of sugar in it. A lot of people don't know that, but it's not what you would think. That's what gives it its natural sweetness. Um, Milk naturally has a flavor profile of having a sweetness. Do you know one of the best things I found for diabetics to use as a sugar substitute? Honey, believe it or not. Honey. It works and it doesn't raise up the sugar. I actually think what my dad did when he first became diabetic, he switched from using sugar in his coffee to honey. And I believe it was actually one of the things that might have helped his A1C come down to normal. That, and he always does an apple cider vinegar. Um, yeah, fruit itself actually has a small sugar content in it, like bananas, strawberries, all different kind of. And here's the thing about being diabetic: is everything within moderation. Yeah. Here's the thing: it's weird. A diabetic can have regular fruit, but like, those freeze dried fruits, they can't have the freeze dried one because a lot of the freeze dried fruits, for some reason, messes with the sugar. And you got to be careful the amount of fruit that you eat, right? Like, you can have it, you just got to be careful with the amount. You get what I'm saying? Like, everything within moderation. Thank you, Bambi Love. I'll make sure I'm gonna make some of that and I'll send you a picture when I finally do one day because I know they'll love that. Yeah, honey is really good for you. And I'm gonna say this, it works as a great sweetener for people with diabetes, in my opinion. And that's one of the things that I like to use as a natural sweetener is honey. Um, like raw honey. And you also got to be careful when you buy honey over the counter and make sure it's raw honey and real raw honey, because sometimes they'll package as that and it's not. And if you look at the sugar content, it's crazy. I use Splenda as that's one of the ones I use because I don't like the other one. It tastes weird and has an aftertaste. And there is a Splenda brown sugar when I do use baked goods. When I do baked goods, I got a rule: if Bambi can make it, you can make it. That's a good one, Miss Bambi. But yeah, so I use that. Moderation and exercise and plenty of water. That's right, Mr. William. If I think it's if you go too crazy, actually it's the aspartame that's the bad one. And which ones that's got it in it? Let me see. Aspartame. They're a risk for it. Um, for taking aspartame, but aspartame is in equal. Um, the one that is in Splenda is different. Um, but there's different things in each one of the false sugars, pretty much. Sucrose is what's in Splenda, and sucrose is what's in that, and let's see. I'm sitting here reading if you're wondering, about a study right now. Now they're saying aspartame. Noted that aspartame is broken down in the gastrointestinal tract into metabolites that are identical to those of common foods, that no mechanism has been identified which oral exposure to aspartame can induce cancer. Thus, it is concluded that the link between aspartame exposure in animals and cancer could not be established. But they're basically saying that aspartame, there's no clear evidence for association between saccharin use and bladder cancer. Incidences in humans has emerged from epidemiological studies. The results of the human studies contributed to the, but now in aspartame, they have found some risk of cancer associated with it. Sucrose, a range of studies have found no evidence that sucrose causes cancer in humans. They're showing you all of the, artificial sugars. But I do tend to lean more towards the saccharin than I do the aspartame. The aspartame tends to have a weird aftertaste to me. Might be, Mr. White, might be. Yeah, that's what that study was talking about. That study was talking about 10 years ago. They were talking about that, and we're going to ban them in the United States. But that study was done on rats, and the link between rats and humans are not. Basically, they gave the same amount that you would give to a human to a rat, and obviously a rat is a lot smaller than a human. On top of that, they said that they did do human studies, and it did not show the same effects, if that makes sense. So eating too much of anything can be bad for you. You know what I'm saying? So even when it comes to that, you still got to limit your intake, right? Anything of anything. I say everything within moderation. So if you use that for something, you know what I'm saying? I say everything within moderation. Me, myself, and I do prefer using more honey as a natural sweetener. But if I had to use an artificial, let's say, I had to use one, I'm going to use the Splenda over the other ones, because I like that the Splenda has no aftertaste, where the aspartame and the green bag has a bad aftertaste to me. Like, it has a film on your tongue after you eat it, and I cannot stand that shit. No, thank you. No, ma'am. No, sir. Yeah, we all gonna go out one day, so something's gonna take us out regardless. Hell, we could just be eating healthy as fuck and it still take us out. You know what I mean? How many people who have lung cancer actually ever really smoked a day in their life? My great grandfather died from lung cancer. Never smoked a day in his life. Never, and coughed up his lungs before he died. He never smoked a day in his life. It was because of where he worked. He got that damn shit they done found out it's bad for your lungs if you breathe it when you work there. Yeah, it was because of where he worked. Never smoked a day in his life. Passed away from lung cancer. And it was because of that mesothelioma stuff. Y'all know what I'm talking about, the mesothelioma. That damn shit that's in, from workplaces back in the day. That's what took him out. Yeah, it's called black lung. You right about that, Bambi. But that's the crazy part. Something's gonna take us out anyway. Shit, I'm gonna eat my cake. I'm just saying, until they tell me I can't have cake no more, I'm gonna eat my damn shit. I'm gonna be happy. I'm, everything within moderation. That's cool as shit, Mr. White. Because like I was saying, you got to be careful when you buy honey from a store, because sometimes they'll market it as raw, real honey, and it won't be. Like those little bears specifically, the ones that look like little bears, sometimes they actually take real sugar and they brown it up, put it in those bottles, and claim it's honey. So you got to be careful, because that's why it's so cheap. When you find that shit real cheap, that ain't real honey. Just saying, real honey costs a little bit more. You know what I mean? Because of the honeybee epidemic we had years ago, where a lot of honeybees were, getting sick and going at, having problems. Honey went up in price because of that, because a lot of bees passed away, believe it or not, and it affected a lot. But hold on just a minute, y'all. Sorry about that. Had to make a phone call right quick and got it done real quick. You go make sure you have a good day in that meeting and whatnot, and tell everybody that suck it. No, I'm just kidding. Hope everybody has a good day. You eating and enjoying it? Shit, yeah. I'm going to say this. I love natural honey for quite a few things. Natural honey is good also when you're sick. I don't drink because I have non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. I never drank really. And I came up with the liver disease. That's why I'm saying I know people who are full-blown alcoholics and never come up with the liver disease. But here I am, never drank, and I got one, right? It can happen to anybody. I will say that if you ever get sick, there's a little thing called a hottie toddy that they make down south. It is a brown liquor. You can use Jim, Jack, George, all your favorite men. You want to use something that's a little bit higher in the alcohol content. And what you do is you start boiling it. Okay. You don't want it to go to a roaring boil. You want it to start bubbling, right? Don't let it boil, but let it start bubbling where it gets warm. So you want to do it low and slow. You don't want to burn off the alcohol. You're not trying to burn off the alcohol. You actually want the alcohol. It's for a reason. No, they're going to be right back. You take peppermints and you put it in the alcohol while it's warm. The reason you want to warm up the alcohol is so that you can melt all the ingredients in it. Once the peppermints are dissolved, low and slow heat, you turn it off. Then you're going to put 2 teaspoons of honey in it. And a shot of lemon juice in it. The lemon juice is for the vitamin C. The honey is for its natural remedies. And you drink about, I'd say, a coffee cup. You know what I'm saying? Yep. That hottie toddy, you can be the sickest you've ever been in your life, and you drink that hottie toddy. You go wrap yourself up in blankets and go to sleep. Make sure you have a fan on because you're gonna feel hot as hell. Your body's gonna feel hot. Wrap up in those blankets though. Now you're gonna have to wash your sheets and your blankets everywhere because you're gonna sweat like a mofo, but it's gonna get all the imperfections out of your body. It works every time. Hey, Mr. JB. It sucks and it tastes nasty as hell, but it works. You feel so much better by morning. You know what, Mr. White, we should call your hottie toddy? That's called a hot damn hottie toddy. That's a hot damn hottie toddy. Yeah, it's basically the hottie toddy. The alcohol itself actually helps you sweat out imperfections in your body. The the peppermint helps open up your airway, and you actually, one of the things to do before you start drinking is you got to let it cool off, right? Because it's too hot right off the stove. Because you don't let it get hot, right? To melt those peppermints, is to take your head and breathe in the vapor from the hottie toddy. Breathe the vapor. It'll help break up the stuff in your lungs and in your sinuses until it gets cool enough to drink. But that's one of the best things about the hottie toddy is actually breathing in the vapors with the peppermint and stuff like that. It helps open up your airways, right? It helps open up your nasal passages. You want to put quite a bit of peppermint in there. And I don't mean just little, like I'm talking about like 12, 13, 14 peppermints, like a handful of peppermints. And so it's going to taste nasty. It's going to taste nasty. But I promise you, because it's going to taste like damn cough syrup, but it's going to make you feel better. We always put about 5 or 6 of them, 7 peppermints, like a handful. Take a handful of peppermints and put in there. And then the other stuff's going to help you with the boosting your vitamin C and your vitamins in your body. But by the time you wake up in the morning, you'll feel good. You'll think you were never sick. It works. It works. Because I'm going to tell you something. The reason I know about this, one time I was young. I was about 8, 9 years old. The doctor said, oh, she's got strep throat. Oh, I was so damn sick for like, I swear to God, I tried they gave me penicillin shots. They gave me amoxicillin, all those medicines to try to make me better. And I was just getting worse. It wasn't working. I had the croup real bad, like a really bad cough to the point my chest hurt. I was coughing so hard. And my dad goes, you know what? I normally, because he's like, either just going to cure or kill her. Either way, she's sick as hell. We got to do something. You know what I'm saying? And he gave me a hottie toddy for the very first time. My mom fussed at him about it. She didn't want to do it. But my dad said, just trust me. This is the old way. It'll work. She's sick as hell. You know what I'm saying? And she's going to be hospitalized soon if we don't get her better. Like they had tried every medication on her son. I was in and out of doctor's offices every damn day. And by the very next day, I was better, wanting to run around, wanting to play, wanting to do things. And my mom couldn't believe it. Like how fast, like the penicillin didn't fucking work. The amoxicillin didn't fucking work. None of the stuff worked that they tried to give me. And I was just getting worse. And that damn hottie toddy cleared it up. That's the reason you use hot damn in your hottie toddy. But yeah, it works. It works. And I would say to only do it, especially, me saying that story, don't do it for small children unless you absolutely have to and you don't have a choice. But I was really sick, really bad. And it made me better. I was wanting to run around play and they still had to make me sit down because, obviously I didn't need to be doing all that. But I got better within a matter of days. It was crazy. Because I was sick as hell. I didn't find out until I was 14 the reason I stayed so sick as a kid and I was so easy to get a cold was because I had tonsil issues. Once I got my tonsils out, I ain't really been sick much since. Knock on wood. Maybe a handful of times. But before I got them tonsils out, shit, I was sick all the time. What I didn't know, and I didn't find out until I talked to my ear, nose, and throat specialist, was that my sinuses would drain, and it would drain into my tonsils, make them inflamed, and then that would drain directly into my lungs. Where most people, it drains into your stomach, and you just, that's why some people get sick in the morning and throw up, is because their sinuses have drained into their stomach. Mine, however, wanted to drain into my lungs while I was sleeping. And I don't know why, but it did. That's why I stayed so sick. I'm telling you, Mr. William, I do believe in the old school remedies. I've not heard about the pickle juice and peppermint, but I have heard about drinking pickle juice by itself for certain things. Mr. William actually still has his tonsils, Mr. White, but he has issues with them damn things. But at the same time, at the age that y'all are both at, he's like, hell no, I don't want to get them things out, man. That's dangerous. You know what I'm saying? So I'll just try to get over the cold. You know what I mean? I got mine out when I was about 14 years old. I got my tonsils and adenoids taken out. But I also had an issue when I had mine out. I didn't know I was allergic to codeine cough syrup. It was the first time they ever gave it to me. And I went into anaphylactic shock and had to be hospitalized. Hold on just a minute. But yeah, I had my tonsils out, and when I was real young, tonsils can be crazy, y'all. Mr. William, Mr. White wanted to know how older you are. I can't remember your age, Miss William. I know you told me that, just my thoughts, but Mr. William, but I cannot remember. I think you and Mr. White ain't too far apart in age. I know it's a little bit, but I don't think it's like, you know, crazy. Oh, Mr. William just said, yep, tonsils still at 75, so why take a chance now? So Mr. William just said, he's 75, Mr. White, where you're 86. Ain't you 86, Mr. White? Or 83? I believe I remember you saying that in chat. I'm trying to remember. I got bad memory. I got ADHD. I got bad memory. I do not have the best memory in the entire world because I have ADHD. Yeah, 86. I thought you said that, Mr. White. I was just trying to make sure I was right. You know what I'm saying? I don't like being wrong. Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. It's a blessing to make it to 75 and 86. I hope I get up there and do it too. Shoot. I see that as a blessing that you damn well made it to that age. Not everybody makes it. You know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure y'all can attest to that because how many of y'all's friends and people that y'all have known since childhood ain't here with us no longer? You know what I'm saying? Y'all can attest to that. Not everybody makes it. So if you can make it to those great ages, consider yourself lucky because not everybody does. But yeah, so I got mine out real young, but I did when I was 14 and I had that surgery. I saw a woman who was in her 20s who got hers out, and she almost bled to death. It was crazy. It was scary. A lot of history. That's true. Well, when it comes to the bigger ages, I have, Mr. Williams in here, you, Mr. White, then Miss Beth, um, and quite a few others. And I think it's a blessing. It's a blessing in my opinion. I'm still a youngin'. Y'all probably got kids older than me. You know what I'm saying? I'm only 38 years old. So y'all probably got kids older than I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably y'all's grandkids' ages. I don't really consider y'all old though. Here's the thing. I think you're only as old as you mentally and physically want to be, if that makes sense. Like, I know that some people call y'all old people, but I don't think you're old until you decide you want to be old. Hell, I might consider myself old. Do you know what I'm saying? Because you never know. You know what I mean? Just saying. Y'all consider yourself young. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what I was saying. What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, G2K? You gonna be turning 30 in February and January, Frog? That's gonna be cool as hell. I love the way you said Grand Brats too. Oh, that's the backup channel. Oh shit, I forgot I did that with the main channel. Let me go ahead. Let me just make sure before we do all this that it's really you idiots. Okay, just make sure, because somebody might come in and go, I'm gonna pretend to be him. There we go. Now your backups also got it, so it don't matter if you're on your backup or your main page. Well, I will say, Baby Shark, you got lucky with that one storm that hit you, child. You got real lucky. But I hit you with that wrench, Mr. G2K, so you got your wrench. Nah, 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 nah. I got 2 wrenches. Give me 2 wrenches. I need 2 wrenches. Catch me in my Air Force Ones. Okay, I'm sorry. Sometimes certain songs just come to mind out of nowhere. One of my favorite older songs that I consider older is he was a big boogie woogie boy hopping. He played Revelry, and he was the boogie woogie beautiful bugle boy of Company B. I love that song. I don't know why. I think it was the Platter Sisters that did that or something. What was the ones that did that song? Let me look. The Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy of Company B. Who sung that song? The Andrews Sisters. Yeah, I love that song. And he played Revelry. I love that song for some reason. I just think it's pretty, and I don't even know why. I just love that song. Yeah, you did get lucky, because that could have been a hell of a lot worse. And thank you, God, it wasn't as bad as it could have been. You could have not been here with us no more. So, hi, you still here? I wonder if I would get if it, see, some songs it'll let you play on YouTube and it won't affect monetization, but I don't know if this is one of those songs. Like, I kind of want to play the Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy of Company B. And he played Revelry. I just love that song. I don't know why. I do. I really love that song. I'm going to say this. I've been having trouble sleeping because of pain, because I got degenerative disc disease, for those who don't know. So my back's like the back of a 90-year-old, and it's been that way. Oh, let me drop the link. I've had this back condition for basically since I was 15, because I got into a school bus accident. I was on the school bus, and we had a dude that was going 85 and a 45, and he hit us. And I've had this back condition since then. So I've had to deal with it for many, 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 many years, and it was out of my control. Something that I couldn't stop nor make any different. But I live with it, and I keep going on, and I keep doing. You know what I'm saying? And that's all you can do when life throws something at you, and it throws you a curveball. You just got to keep going. Y'all, do y'all hear my little dog? He's barking in his sleep. Hold on, I'm trying to catch it. Oh my God, he's having little barkies in his sleep. All you hear is so it's the cutest thing, I swear to God. I love it when they do that. Why do they bark in their sleep? It's so cute. I think it's the cutest thing. It's the cutest thing when they go into a deep sleep and they start doing the little barkies. It's so cute because he's so little. Well, not all the time are they having a nightmare. I'll tell you the difference. Well, you'll know if they're having a nightmare. Sometimes when they're doing that, they're actually having good dreams. If they're having a nightmare, they'll usually have like things that go with it that kind of let you know it's a nightmare. And I've had to wake up my boxer before because she has had a nightmare and was barking in her sleep. Sometimes they're actually chasing stuff and like things they like and their excitement. You can tell the difference of the bark too. And especially if you hear them growl in their sleep, it's a nightmare. So wake your puppy up, rub them or something so they have a good, thing. Let me just, yes, it is. Okay. Hey, Mr. G2K.
So, sweetheart.
How you doing this morning?
Oh, I'm getting ready to go on an adventure. I got to fucking do a bunch of car. I got to fucking fix my car today, so I'm not very happy about it. But yeah.
Well, it's like he's whimpering and not like doing nothing crazy in a seat. It's like just little, every once in a while. So I think it's a happy thing. When they're having full blown nightmares, and my boxer has had it, she's like full blown barking in her sleep, growling and like jumping legs and all this other stuff. You can tell the difference by the way they act in their sleep. If it's a happy one, they don't really jump around a lot, if that makes sense. But if it's a nightmare, it's like their bodies will jump and shit. And I usually wake them up when I know they're having a nightmare, or when I can figure it out. But
I'll wake up I get them like I'll have night terrors so bad sometimes. Like I'll wake up the whole entire fucking apartment complex.
Night terrors are no joke.
Oh, yeah.
No joke. I'm sorry that you have to deal with that because night terrors suck ass.
I'm sorry, my wife and my kids have to deal with that shit.
Well, yeah, all of you, technically, everybody, because it's not, it affects all of you. And then obviously all of you are interrupting your REM sleep. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Rapid ass movement. I mean, eye movement, right?
Hey, Miss Nobody. How you doing?
Hi, how are you doing, sweetie?
I didn't sing my song. I found you, Miss Nobody. Okay. I have to sing that every time you come in.
Well, what I say, that new booty will lead me to light every single day.
It's like, thank you, Jesus. See, that's what I'm saying. Don't be hating on the fact that you ain't got nobody. Because see, God knew that he was going to take your booty off you and hand it to her so you could look at it better.
I'm okay with that.
I think that's what God did.
I'm that guy that literally walks like 10, 15 feet behind my wife, not just to see her ass, but I like seeing people look at my wife and they're like, damn. I'm like, I walk past them. I'm like, yeah, that's my wife. Thank you very much. Yeah, she's married to me. Mm-hmm. Yes, me. That's my jewelry.
It was like, I get to go home with that every day. Hey, you can look, but you can't touch. I didn't. Okay, I was walking through Walmart, and my husband told me that. So I wasn't paying attention. And I don't know if your wife does this, but I didn't pay no attention to nobody else giving me those looks. I didn't pay attention. I was just steadily talking to him and wasn't paying attention. Nothing going on around me. He said, did you realize how many dudes just stopped to stare at you? I was like, no.
Oh, I'm telling you, like you want to feed a man's ego and boost his, like for real. There's nothing better than dudes staring at your chick being like, damn, and you're like, yeah, check this shit out. I'll go up, I'll grab her ass right there, I'll fucking honk her nipple. I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? Like that's my jewelry. You can look, but I get a touch.
Yeah.
No, man.
Well,
Like
see,
I'd walk into hell with gasoline drawers on and pack my wife out of there just because I love her that much.
With gasoline. I've heard that saying before. That saying always makes me laugh. That's like you would rather sandpaper a wildcat's ass. I love that saying too.
Oh yeah. I've actually done that before. It's not too hard. You just got to get him from the right angle. You know what I mean?
You got any shows you doing this tonight or this weekend?
Well, I got Hardy Dad stream later on tonight. I got FBI Friday. I was gonna do, but I really got
pregnant. You gonna get pregnant, Mr. G2K? Hey, Mr. William.
Good morning, Charlie.
Oh my! I just got knocked up. Oh my God! It might be triplets this time, sir. Your bank account is gonna be fucking not very high anymore. I'm just saying.
Hey, the way the economy is going, I won't even have a bank account. I'm telling you. How you doing?
I'm awesome and amazing, like always, sir. How are you?
I'm doing great. Just getting over a little cold I had, and I went to a football game last night. I call him my grandson football game because I know the young child when he was first born. Matter of fact, I was there at the hospital when he was born, and he's 11 years old now in the 7th grade and playing football his first year. So I promised him that I would. Yeah, oh yeah, they won like 40-6, 40-8 or something like that. Yeah.
See, I played in 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, and part of the 11th grade. We never won one fucking game. I think we came close once. I'm dead serious. We came close once, and the score was like 38-3.
No,
the coach we had, his son was the quarterback, and he sucked ass, and he refused to put anybody else in quarterback for real.
Well, like, that's the way those small schools go, though. You know.
Yep. I was a kicker. I wasn't really big on running because I'm lazy when it comes to that kind of shit. You know what I mean? Like, I played soccer for a while. I was the goalie because why? The goalie doesn't have to do all the laps that everybody else does. So I was a good goalie. You know.
Well, I wasn't very much into sports. I played basketball when I was in the 8th grade because I was taller than everybody. And then after I got out and my voice changed, I said, well, it's more lucrative to me to go into business doing music for people because, at 16, I was doing it, man. I had my fun. You know?
Oh, like junior high, elementary school and junior high wasn't really fun for me, but the summer, the year I went into 10th grade, I told myself, I was like, you know what, this bullshit, the bullying, the being pushed around and being picked on, that shit ended last year for me. And when I got to school on that first day of school in my 10th grade year, the one main kid that bullied me all the time, I walked up to him and I socked him right in his fucking mouth, and I walked right into the principal's office and I said, that's how it's going to be for the rest of my time here. And I don't care. Like, I got in so many fights. over that shit. And like, I didn't deal with it anymore. You know what I mean? And
Right. Well, in high
I was,
school, I didn't have
yeah.
those many problems. The only problem I had was uh, running from the boyfriends because they didn't like the way I was talking to her. You know, they hear me talking, they, oh, you
I
mad.
heard that one. I heard that one.
They was
But
hating
no,
on your Mac. They was hating.
hey, I wasn't macking. And they know I went to I did house parties when I was young coming up. I also worked in a grown folks tavern when I was coming up.
Look,
So,
look. When you
yeah, at 17, no,
when you
yeah,
smooth,
when I was
you ain't got to
17,
be a
I
Mac.
started,
You ain't got to be
yeah,
a Mac because the girls just come to you. You know what I mean? For real.
well,
It ain't
yeah,
my
that's
fault your
true though.
girlfriend's coming to me. Why'd your girl?
Yeah.
Maybe you should question why your girlfriend's coming to talk to me and not you, bro. Maybe that's a you
Well,
problem, not a me problem. You know what I mean?
well, not only that, I found out as women get grown, as they get older, because like I said, when I worked in the tavern, there were grown women. Now, mind
Mhm.
you, I was just 17 years old, but it was okay for me to be in there because I didn't drink any alcohol. And number two, the guy kind of told them that, the tavern, okay, where I worked at, it was an upstairs living quarters. So
Yeah.
the house was upstairs. The family was all up there, and he would tell people that's my nephew right there. And my mom and them would come in and look at me and say, "What the hell are you doing in?"
Right.
Because it was a little small country town that we lived in. We only had one, two, three taverns in it. I worked in one. There was two down the road. My mom and them would always come to the first one. You know how people, what they call bar hopping back then, just go from
Yeah.
one
Yeah.
bar to another. They
Yeah.
would come to the first one. So I had to be slick and remember what time mom and them came out. And then I wouldn't be there. And after they leave, I would come out. So they would be down to the other two bars and then somebody would go snitch on me naturally. And so your son is down there playing music. So,
Your son's
but
down there talking on a
after a
microphone, getting
while
fucking
though,
full adult men pregnant. I'm just saying.
well, after a while though, after my dad talked to him and he found out that I was making like during back in them days, $300 a night just sitting
Oh
up
yeah,
there.
that's a good night. That's a good
That was a
night.
good night. And my daddy
Oh, yes,
said,
sir.
well, hell, at least he's working. He told my mama that.
Yeah.
So mama didn't like it too much. Daddy didn't care. And I had to pay my way too. Once I started making that money, I had to contribute to the household.
Yep. Like
Lights.
like my parents, like growing up, we were poor. You know what I mean? So like in fourth grade, like my shoes were duct taped together, holding them together and shit because we were poor and shit. You know what I mean? So getting picked on and shit was a forte for me. Like,
Well,
and
yeah,
you know,
I
you know what I
never
mean?
had that. I'm very fortunate because, like I said, I was
Yeah.
raised with both my parents, and
Me too.
my
Me
dad
too.
was
Me
a
too.
worker. Yeah, he worked. He drove truck up in Chicago, which was 65 miles away, and he would drive truck, and sometimes he'd be gone uh, months at a time. But mama, that left us there with mama, and shit, mama was the one that bossed us boys.
Oh
She didn't
yeah.
care how
Oh
big
yeah.
we were or how tall we were.
To this day,
Yeah.
my mama is the supreme being and final word and say
Yep.
so in our family, and that's
Yeah.
the bottom line. You know, when it comes to my dad and shit, like my dad was a disabled Vietnam vet. He didn't get hurt in Vietnam. He got home from Vietnam and then lost most of his leg from a work accident, and he turned to a bottle of fucking liquor and like
Well,
you know, and
yeah.
it was rough, but I wouldn't change a thing. I wouldn't change a thing
No,
at
well,
all.
you know what? The only thing I would change is my voice. I hated it
No,
when
no,
it
no,
first cracked
no,
on
no,
me.
no. You can't do
Oh,
that
I
now. You
did.
can't do that now.
Well, I can't do it now because my tonsils won't let me either do it. So,
Damn.
but no, it was a hindrance to me as a child growing up because all the things that I wanted to do, I couldn't do, like whisper in school because the teacher would know, hey, what you say? I couldn't whisper low. I didn't know how to do it. Um,
Right. I
and
get that.
I would get out there with the guys, and the guys, by them, some of them boys were starting to crackle and change, but I was the youngest in the group. I always hung around older people, so
I
and the
was
older
always the
guys.
smallest. I was always the smallest.
I wasn't small. Shit, no. I was like, let's see, when I was in the 8th grade, I was like 5'8".
Shit, I'm not even
So,
5'8" now.
and then I had a little growth spurt, and I was 5'10" and a half. So I was like 5'10" and a half, and I weighed maybe 210. So I was pretty hefty.
I was 5'5". I was 5'5" in 6th grade, and I'm 5'5" right now, and I'm 46.
Wow. Well, I can feel what you're talking about, because we had a guy at our high school named Tommy, and he was like 5'2", 5'3". But let me tell you, he was the fastest ass runner on the track team in our high school. That kid could scoot him and get him, as they say. So, like I said, I have a lot of fond memories of growing up in school, and a lot of bad ones too. But I think about the good times I had. I don't try to dwell on the bad things. And I was listening to
the good times make the bad times better, but I think it's the bad times that build us and make us who we become.
No, because all my good times got me to where I'm at today, having fun and enjoying life. I didn't sit back and dwell.
I'm having fun and enjoying life too, but you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't be as strong as I am today if it wasn't for
well,
the
yeah,
shit that I
mentally
went through.
stronger. Yeah,
You
that's
know what I
mentally
mean?
stronger,
And
because
mentally stronger, physically stronger. Like, I don't
yeah.
care
Well,
shit from
I'm
nobody.
not
I don't care who
physically
you are,
strong as I
man.
used to be, but I can still lift over 175 pounds. So
Hey,
that's
Jamie.
what's up.
Damn, I just got pregnant again. Just kidding.
I'm telling you, Mr. William, getting all the ladies pregnant. Everybody just popping out right now.
But no, Charlie, I remember what you said about back in the good old days with the block parties and people helping out one another. And I was up there listening to you that day. I agree with you totally that times aren't like they used to be when people cared about people and really, would go out of their way to, take somebody some food when they know they didn't have the food at the house, or just
You know what changed? You know what changed that? You know what changed that?
I would say the attitude of the world itself, trying
And
to
why did that
helping
change?
people.
Participation trophies. As soon as they started handing out fucking participation trophies, everything went to shit because everybody. I can just show up and I can just show up and I get awarded. Why would I strive to be better at something? Like, we lost 33 fucking football games in a row over 6 years. You know what I mean? Like, we never won a trophy.
Yeah, but winning trophies growing up, even in sports, that doesn't take the place of a man's heart being kind to a man.
No.
Being
But you got to
gentle.
know how
You
you got to
got
know
a
what it's like
family.
to lose and win. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because
well,
if you don't, then there's
well,
like,
if you never lose, there's no sense in even worrying about things. I look at it this way: we worship our athletes that when they win so many games a year in a row, or we cheer them on because they're 3 times or 6 times champion. We put too much emphasis on being outstanding to when I can remember it didn't matter if you lost. We all got together after the game and we had a beer. There was no going out celebrating about who won and who lost.
but after that loss, you're like, okay, so what can I do the next time to improve to come out on top? Because that's the ultimate reason why we play sports. You know what I mean?
Well,
We
yeah, that's true.
we don't play chess to end in a stalemate.
But sometimes it's good in a stalemate.
Well, right. I'm just saying, but two chess players don't set out to play a game of chess to end a game in stalemate.
No, they're using their strategy and try to figure out what the next move is going to be. If we based our life like that, like a game of chess, then a lot of times our queens get taken. Do you think about that?
Well, too many people put too much power in the power of the queen. The most powerful piece on that board is the pawn. The most powerful piece on the board is the pawn.
Yeah.
People forget to protect their queen. Also, I'm just saying.
Yes, they do.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
my whole. That's my whole point. I'm not gonna base my life on a game of chess because I'm not getting ready to lose my queen. You know.
Well, see, a lot of times, people let the power of the queen go to their head, and they put the queen out there to go make all these moves, and that's not a queen's job.
No, I'm not going
That's
to
not a
say it.
queen's job.
It's not.
You know,
No,
it's
it's not
not.
her job to send her out there to fight our battles as
No,
kings. There we go.
but in a game of chess, that's what most players do.
Well, I played chess for a little bit, and then I got bored with it, and I started playing canasta. So
Yeah.
Not
Well, I've been playing my dad. I've been playing my dad in chess since I was like 6 years old.
yeah,
I've never
yeah.
beat him. I've never beat him one time. I've came close twice. The first time
Uh-huh.
I actually seen him sweating. He was that nervous he was going to lose, and I should have went right, and I went left. And my dad was like, "Thank God, here you go," and I'm done. I was like, "Damn
Well,
it!"
isn't that the way of life? We should go right and
Yep,
we go left.
yep, yep.
Okay, there we go.
You know, but
But no, it's fun talking to you with you and listening to you, Charlie. You make me feel like 10 years younger. You know, you give me
Yeah,
hope that there's still hope in humanity too. That's another thing.
I've always
she
been
does.
told I have an old soul.
You do.
Girl,
You do.
honey. You really
You
do.
do.
And good morning, Frog. I see you out there. Good morning, Tainted Buck Docket. Whoever I haven't seen on.
Painted.
Good morning to you guys. I just came up here to give Charlie her props and her dues because she is a wonderful young lady. And you're right, Charlie. I have grandkids older than you, so
Yeah, I'm a youngling, but you know what? Not all of us
Well, wait.
younglings.
How young are you?
I'm 38.
Oh, damn! I got you by
38
almost 10
special.
years. I got you by almost 10 years. Damn. Damn.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
most
a
people
38
don't.
special.
Yeah, I'm a 38 special. Most people don't know or don't think. But when they see me in person, most people don't even think I'm 38. They think I'm in my 20s. And when I was in my 20s, people thought I was a teenager. Because I got that, the chubby cheek baby face syndrome.
Yeah, the kind you want to pinch on.
I got that issue. All the old people used to pinch my cheeks. I still get that to this day. They're like, let me pinch your cheeks. Damn it.
You know that I want to punch you in the face syndrome kind of. I got that kind of face.
No, I don't want
Oh, you don't.
Oh, I
No,
know I
you
don't.
don't.
I was just trying to sound different. Not trying to let my head swell any bigger. Because I'm a Cancer. I do like my ego stroked, and I do enjoy it. I'm not gonna lie. So and for 46, I don't look half that bad. So I'm just saying. I'm just
I say
saying.
the same. I say the
just
same
saying.
thing for 75, but I'm just fooling myself though. So
Oh,
No. Come on now. Come on.
yeah. Well, don't you realize that picture right there was taken like 3 years ago, maybe? Yeah, 3 years ago.
I'm gonna make Mr. William big so y'all can see. Hold on, let me find the thing. Oh, they done changed it up on me. I gotta go down here now. You know how they there we go. See, Mr. William look good for his age, don't he?
Don't look a day over 55, sir.
Well, thank you, but I sure don't feel like it on some days.
I'm not trying to blow smoke up your ass because I don't swing that way. Only ass I
Yeah.
try to blow smoke up is my
Oh,
wife. So I'm
we
just
both
saying.
definitely don't swing that way, but I accept the compliment. Truly,
Yeah,
I
we
do. I do.
And with
Charlie
that
knows
being
me long
said,
enough.
I'm gonna get out
BA
of here. I got a
haters.
busy ass motherfucking day today, so
You
but I
have a
always have
good
to
one,
come up and
Mr.
say hi, Charlie.
B2K.
Yeah.
And I love you, Miss Nobody.
Love you too, Charlie.
That's
Ladies
the
and
miss.
gentlemen,
Tell
go ahead.
her hello. I'm not trying to get her husband pregnant either. So.
Oh, she's probably pregnant too, and she can't have kids anymore. So there you go. I'm
The
just
whole house
saying.
is pregnant. The whole
I'm
house is
just saying.
pregnant.
You know.
Right?
So but anyway, I just one last thing. I hope everybody has the day they deserve to fucking have.
You too, sir. And whatever goes on in your life, I hope it's
Thank you.
prosperity and wealth. Whatever.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. You too, sir. May you live another 30 fucking strong years, my friend.
Well, I hope so. At least half of it strong, because I know things are bothering me now, but I try not to complain because there are other people that are in worse off shape than I am.
Speaking of
And
how's everything going? How's she doing and everything?
oh, okay. I said I was going to do a report on my channel, but I will do that and let you know that she's doing well. I got a video of her. She's moving her left arm and left leg.
It's good. That's good.
Yeah, it's
My
great.
grandmother, she had a massive stroke, and I'm gonna tell you something. She never recovered, and so to see recovery is a damn good thing.
Yes, it is. It is. And yeah, well, I can tell she's getting better because
She's starting to cuss you out again. Tell you how it
Yeah,
is.
no, she's not cussing me out, but she's telling me, well, you better be careful when you go on YouTube now. I said, for what? Because I'm not there with you. I said, oh, you'll be there. And every once in a while, she's came up and, listened to the music, and then we'll talk to each other. But like I said, it's a long road to recovery. And for us, it's God has been good. I'll say it that way. I'm not going to give anybody else any credit. God is good, because if it hadn't have been for him getting her to that hospital when it happened, she was in the hospital when it happened. So that was a blessing right there. And the surgical team that went in and removed the blood clot and all that, that was his hands guiding them. So like I said, now I got that video. She moved that left arm and that left leg. So that's sometimes it brings tears to my eyes, because I think about a lot of people that haven't recovered from one, like you said, dear. Well, God is wonderful. That's all I'm saying. I'm not turning this into a religious show now, folks. I don't know. When you're crazy
Hey, I'm
about
gonna say
somebody,
this.
yeah,
It's a blessing because, like you said, so many haven't, and that's all we hope for. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to something like that, it's not something you can predict or you can prepare for. It just happens, right?
yeah,
A
it
lot of
just
those
happened.
things, we're like, oh my God, this just happened. I can't necessarily change it right away, right? So I have to live
Right.
with whatever consequences happen from it. But to see someone you love go through that, that's all you hope for is that recovery. And when you start seeing that recovery, it's like, thank you, Jesus. Won't he
Yeah,
do
it
it?
is.
Won't he do it?
Yeah, that's why I've been kind of leery about getting on platforms and talking to people about things and issues, because you know how our B sector is going right now.
Oh, I already know. I've been seeing some of it, child. And I've been like shaking my
Oh my,
head, just
oh
sitting
my
back, going,
goodness.
just praying for them, just praying for them.
Me
That's all I
too.
can do.
Me too. And I'm supposed to be getting up there with Uncle Claude and Misunderstood. I really don't want to talk politics right now because the way things are going, but I think about it, we need to talk about it. Uh, they haven't done anything with the government still shut down, and things are getting worse. So it's like, man,
Also, with that be coming from all y'all's different perspectives, you never know who you might reach one, teach one, because there may be somebody out there who don't pay attention at all, right? And may
yeah,
not know
that's
what's
true.
going on, and y'all could
Yeah,
teach somebody. Because I know that you're going to have a different perspective than MU is. MU's going to have a different perspective than Mr. Claude, and Mr. Claude's going to, it's like, so you're
right.
putting three different minds together. And I think that y'all do some great content doing that.
Well, I
Also,
think,
G2K is having karaoke this Sunday at 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, which would be 9 p.m. Central Standard Time and 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it's going to be Afro Man karaoke.
okay, is link in the chat. I'll definitely join them over there.
Yeah, his backup channel, he's posting it right now.
Okay,
His backup channel is where he's going to start doing like more of the karaoke and different things. Uh,
right.
because on his main channel, he does the serious topics. and
Right.
so he's going to be doing that on his backup for the less serious.
Okay.
But we got to get Carrie. We got to get very Carrie to do another karaoke night soon. We got to get her to do it.
I know, but like she says, a lot of people are so busy.
Yep.
Uh, well, maybe we'll get unbusy since the summertime is going away. So, yeah, but I
Yeah.
just subscribe to them. So, yeah, I'll be over there definitely.
Yeah, because I be loving when we just over there chilling, and I just like being at Very Carrie's house when we're in a chill mode and just
Yeah,
having a little bit of fun because we all know that no matter what sector you're in, beef sector, mob two, drama sector, it don't really matter because I'm in a bunch of different sectors, right? Um,
right.
and it's all like we need a moment to take a time away from all the drama and the BS
Yeah,
and just have some
unwind.
fun.
Yeah, just unwind and live and forget about our troubles, as they say. Forget about our troubles. That's why I do my music. That makes me really forget about a lot of stuff going on in the world and even here on YouTube. So,
I love when you do your streams, Mr. William. I do. I when I can catch you, I'll be like, oh, ooh, 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 I got the notification. Mr. William's going live.
yeah, I did live, and then I downloaded my I call it my grandson again. His football game last night. I was out in that. It was nice when the game started, but buddy, I tell you, after that sun goes down, it start getting cold here.
Yeah,
So
I'm enjoying the temperature change right now. It got a little chiller here because it
yeah,
was so hot.
well, it's been hot here too now, but I'm looking forward to the leaves changing color for the fall, and I'm gonna try to get out. We got a park out here that it's got all kind of beautiful colored trees when they start changing color in the fall and take pictures and posting them up. So hopefully I can get to do that.
That'll be awesome. I
Yeah.
love looking at it. There's this one place in New York that you can go. It's up towards that area. And when you go through there, oh my God, it's so beautiful because the colors are like all over the place. It is gorgeous. Like you see the oranges, the yellows. You
Yellows,
know what I'm
yes.
saying?
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Ours changes so fast and then they fall off
Yeah.
because down south down here, we don't get a lot of fall. We get summer, a teeny bit of fall, summer, a teeny bit of fall. Like our weather is a little bit bipolar. Thank you, Miss G2K, for the gift of membership. And let's see who got it. Let's see who won. Oh, Lacey H got it. Woo woo. But she don't know what she wants to do half the time. I'm telling you, the weather down south, she's going through the change of life right now. Sometimes she get angry, like she be hot headed, and then sometimes
Yeah.
she gives us a little bit of chill, but she either goes from either real hot to real cold. She's finicky, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah. A
She
lot
don't
of
want to give
people
us much
forget
fun.
about Indian summer too. They forget we have that. We still
Indian
have it.
summer and Indian winter, we still have it.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
We have that when it comes to springtime. We'll have that one little section where we think winter's over with, and not it pops you back for that 1 week, and then the same thing happens down here during fall. We'll think fall is finally hit. It's starting to get cold.
Yeah.
Nope, summer come right back.
Well, what they say, in like a lion, out like a lamb. So we'll see how the weather's gonna do for this winter because this summer it's been kind of hot. Really, the whole nation has been hot.
I
So
think the seasons are changing, like
yes, they are.
like things are shifting. And down
Mhm.
south, we've been having more like tropical weather. Um,
Right. That's what I'm saying.
like even me being further towards Memphis, right? I tend to get more cold, winter times than let's say down south, right? But
Really.
recently, like there was one winter we didn't even have winter. We had less than a week worth of cold weather. But then there was
Yeah, I can remember years like that when I lived down south too in Mississippi. I was at Sardis, Mississippi,
oh yeah,
and
I know where that's at. Sardis
yeah,
Lake.
yeah, yes, it is great crappie fishing.
Oh yeah. But if like, and then we'll have a regular winter, and then it'll be colder, and That one year that we didn't have winter, oh my God, that summer was absolutely terrible. And we had a heat wave that lasted from like June all the way into August. Like it was, oh, it was so bad, Mr. William.
Mm. Yeah, I can remember leaving Mississippi, taking my mom back home one year. Got up around Springfield, Illinois, and there was an inch of ice on the highway. So we left down there. It was 70 degrees. Got up north towards Chicago. It was an inch of ice on the highway. So
Yeah,
yeah.
it was like what just happened here.
But I drove there. I drove it. You know, I drove in all kind of weather, so it doesn't bother me. I was thinking of being born in Chicago, raised near Chicago, and then moving south. I kind of adjusted to the weather and climate change because up north, it's cold up north. Trust me. When they say Chicago winters are blizzard, oh, it's cold. It gets cold up there.
Y'all like to make fun of, so I will say this, and you know what I'm saying, Mr. Williams, because you've been down here in Mississippi. That Northerners always like to make fun of us because we always prepare for those snowstorms, right? And we get like they go, Southerners go crazy when it's a snowstorm, but we have blizzard. But here's the thing: they don't salt our roads. Our
Uh,
snow isn't really snow; it turns to ice. So you
mhm.
can't really drive on it, and these back roads are different. People don't understand like how curvy and stuff and how you'll slide off the road, and they think that, oh man, you should be able to drive to that because it's like barely an inch or if that,
Yeah,
cold.
yeah.
And then they come down here, like my fiance's from New York, so my husband and whatnot, and he laughed at me one year when he saw how little it was, and I told him, you don't understand, drive it for the first time, then you'll understand. He came down here, it happened. Sure enough, he went to drive it, even with a four-wheel drive, and he slid off the road. I said, see what I'm saying?
Good.
See what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's not the
Yeah, because I
same.
see Frog is asking me, is it better to take the small streets when when it's super snowy? And he's in Michigan. I would say it depends on how well the city itself cleans their streets. Because I've been down some small streets, buddy, and let me tell you, they haven't even came down those yet. I wouldn't. I don't mind taking a long route, and especially if the streets are clean. A lot of times, taking the short streets will end you getting stuck. And then I think Michigan does have it might be Wisconsin though. When it snows, you can only park on one side of the street at a time because they come down and they plow it. But a lot of major cities, they like Chicago, they try to keep the streets clean. But let me tell you, it's hard. It's hard to do on them side streets, as they call them, the short streets. They call them side streets. They're hard to because people are already parked there, and they don't want to come down and tear your vehicle up. But they will cover it up if you don't watch them. So
Yeah, and also you got to think about the streets that are more like
well
streets.
maintained,
They're
right?
more well maintained. There's more people going up and down it, so it
Going
actually
up,
heats
yeah,
up the road to
yeah,
kind
it
of
does.
take down
It
some of the
does.
stuff versus a street nobody goes down. Like I'm gonna tell you something. Down here we have something called the Natchez Trace.
Hmm.
You don't want to go up and down it versus a city street during a snowstorm because not as many people travel it. And Mama was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go." I was like, "I'm telling you, we should go down the main roads." Sure enough, she tried to go down it, and then we scraped bottom like I don't know how many times with snow. It was
Yeah.
funny. And I told her, I said, "Yep, see." And then when she came back towards the main streets, they were plowed. They were taken care of. See, I told you. That's what I told you, but you didn't listen to me. And
Yeah. A
they
city is always going to take care of its main arteries before they branch out.
mm-hmm.
Even here where I live at, they take care of the main arteries before they branch out to the side streets and stuff. But far as snow and ice, we don't have that problem because we have people that are out there before it really, really hits, and they're putting down salt or they're putting down the chemicals to melt the ice or the snow when it hits. So, but if a real blizzard comes, oh, forget it. Nobody's going anywhere.
You might as
So,
well prepare for it for about a good week. Make sure you got plenty of water.
yeah, yeah. You might as
Eat
well get
food.
ready to be when they say snowed in. Yeah, just sit back and relax and enjoy things. Look at TV, read a book or something. Play
Get
Monopoly with your
food does
family.
not have to be cooked. Also, just in case your power goes out, like
Right.
Viney Weenies, Pop Tarts, crackers,
Yeah, all that good stuff.
dabs, all that good stuff. Kind of load up on that. Have that in your pantry because if your lights go out and you can't cook, right? You have to
Right.
have something to eat. Make
Right.
sure you have plenty of water because your water pipes can freeze over.
You can freeze and bust. Yep. You definitely
Also,
gotta have
fill
that.
your bathtubs up if y'all didn't notice. If you know a snowstorm's coming through and you know a big freeze can happen, fill up your bathtubs. It's going to help you flush your toilets.
Right. Definitely. Definitely. That's the main thing right there. We used to, in the country where we lived at, we kept 5 gallon buckets of water and stuff like that, just in case, because you never know. Things can
Yep.
happen.
You never know. I'm telling you, you don't. You right about that one.
Mm. Well, okay, Charlie, I'm gonna get off of here. I'm gonna go play me some PlayStation for a couple of hours.
I'm
You
playing
know.
the Xbox right now.
Ah,
I'm playing me some Fallout New Vegas, and I'm shooting things in the head while I'm talking to you.
oh my goodness. Well, I'm doing Fortnite. My my grandkids have got me doing Fortnite with them.
Oh no, they done got you into the Fortnite thing.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, and I love it though. I love it. I'm stuck on it and I love it. So I'm not gonna say anything. I love
My
it.
friend tried to get me into that, and I was into it for a minute, and then it started acting weird, and I was like, oh, I'm mad now. Um, but yeah, I play all different kind. I usually play more RPG style type
Right,
games.
right.
That's why I like playing I like playing Fallout. I like playing. If you've never, I'm pretty sure, Mr. William, that you would absolutely love this game. If you've never played Fallout's good, and also Skyrim.
Skyrim?
Yeah,
No, I
it's called
haven't played that
Skyrim.
yet. No.
You would probably love that game. It's you're basically set in medieval type times, and you're considered what they call a dragonborn. And
Okay.
there's dragons in the game that you can actually fight and
Slay. Yeah.
slay. Yeah, and you start out the game if you do not do the first thing it sets you up to do, the first and you just run around and play. The dragons won't spawn yet, so you can actually look at the whole world. And
Oh,
it's
okay.
open world. It's an open world RPG, and
Oh, okay.
It's older, but
Yeah.
everybody loves it. So you can get it. They also have a special edition to where you can build your own house and set
Right.
it how you want. It's really cool. I think you would like it. It's more swords than guns. It's swords and stuff.
Yeah,
Um,
that's like my Ghost of Tsushima.
oh yeah, I got that game too. I got
Well, I love that.
I got it
I
on
love
PC.
I love that. Then I went and got my naturally. I got the WWK 25, and
I have. Let me tell you, I could scroll up. I have a bunch. Like I think it's how many altogether. It says and categories 153 games, 154 games.
right.
And that's just on my well, that's what it says right here on the left side. But
Mhm.
that's just on my PC. That's not including what's on my Xbox. Like
Well,
so
I really don't do games on my PC. I just like I said, I got the PS5, and I just use that. But my I don't even go online on my PC. I use that for my personal mail and stuff, and to keep in touch with family. So,
well, I have I have a gaming laptop. That's what I used to go live on technically in YouTube.
oh yeah,
So that's why I have it. So when I go like different places or travel or whatnot, I have something, you know. But then I have the Xbox. I have the Xbox One. He has the new Xbox, and my son has, I think, a PS4. And he has his gaming. He has a gaming computer, like computer, like this.
Right.
He has one of them expensive things. Hey, Racing Stars.
Yes. How you doing there? We're running off at the mouth. I'm missing the chat too.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna tell you what. Go kick you some booty, and make sure you win and become number one.
Well, I'm gonna go in here and get busy. And you guys, y'all have a blessed day. And Charlie, I'll see you out on the YouTube street somewhere.
Yeah, you know we will. I'll probably be up there saying hey in the chat and then talking about cake because you know I don't get into beefs. I'm gonna start putting just for you, Mr. William. See, we can say this over here. They won't even know about it. I'm gonna go, Mr. William. Where's the beef?
Right now, it's over at I want to say Ness. So
Yeah, you know, yeah, because I think YTC done ended. You know, it's always. I could actually tell you. Hold on, let me refresh, and I'll tell you where the beef is. Actually, YTC is still live right now, so you know there's probably gonna be some stuff over there. Binary Code is live. It's showing Ben's Zone is live, but I think Ben's has been doing regular content, not beef sector content.
right.
But I'm pretty sure it's probably over there at YTC's right now. Ness ain't live, so she must have done got off. Because it unless
I don't know. Because usually I'm used to Ness going to work. You know, we used to ride to work with her. So
it's going down over there at YTC's.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna tell you where if you want to go watch some drama, you know what I'm saying for you. Because I'm sitting here looking at the panel, I don't even know what's being said. I'm muted, but I see Boom Shaker, Miss Bizarro, J Dunn, Uppity, Vic Damone.
Oh yeah, it's definitely going down there.
I don't even know what's being said, but I know it is.
Hey, I'm trying to tell you. All right, dear. You have a blessed morning and take care of them pups there.
Oh, I will. All my little demon children that I love.
Into the chat, y'all have a blessed morning too, and the rest of your day. See you later, Charlie. You know where I'm going.
I know where you're going. I'll be over there in a little bit.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye, Mr. William. Y'all make sure, I am going to end here in a minute because I'm going to lay down for a little while. So I'm going to watch some of the drama that's going down online. Anybody has any lives tonight, please let us know. I'm going to probably chill out because I'm tired and I've not been sleeping well and not feeling well. I will get better. It's everyday stuff. Don't worry about me. That's all I want to say. It's just pain, regular. So it ain't no biggie. You know what I mean? So I just been laying down, taking care of stuff, taking care of myself or whatnot. But I love y'all so very much. And again, Frog, I'm going over to a beef sector live. Hold on. And I'll share it out in the chat, but I don't know if you know the beef sector and what's been going on over there. But to tell y'all who's live, so if you want to go see something, say you in one of these sectors, we have YouTube Cameras, Binary Code, Queen 88, Benzone, Trucking Community, DBZ Nation, Aunt T Fee, all about the facts. Good Putty Cat from the Mo 3 sector. Solid Sunny is also live from the street sector. But I'm going over here to the it's called YouTube Cameras. And I'm going to go check the drama that's going over here. Yeah, I know you don't have no clue about it, but this is the live I'm going to. You may not understand what's going on, but there's going to be probably people cussing each other out. If you ever do come into beef sector, just come in correct, supportive, get to know everybody before you add your 2 cents is all I'm going to say. Because they might jump your ass if you act crazy. But if you come in correct, you know what I'm saying, and just chill and get to know everybody and blah, 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 they're kind people, you know what I'm saying, until you do something stupid. But don't be messy like Happy Life. Happy Life, you heard my ass. I told you stop being so damn messy. But anyway, I love y'all. I'm going to go play some games and chill and lay down and watch this drama go down. If y'all know of anybody else that's going live, or whatnot, you can always post it here. Tell me the name of the channel. I'll go find it. I'll post their link. I don't mind reach one, teach one, give out. There's enough love to go around for everybody. But I'm going to go lay down and chill because I'm tired. And I just don't feel good today. But I love y'all. And before I leave, let me just do this one more time for my frog.
I'm Mr. Frog. This is my show. I eat the bug.
And for the one time to make my people.
Fuck you guys. Want to fuck you. Fuck you guys. My God. Fuck you guys. I'm sorry, but it's my choice. Yeah, my mom is. Yeah, okay, right. Bullshit.
Blah.
And y'all make sure y'all have a good day. All right. I love y'all.
I'm from the TUBELO. I'm breaking my hood, so love I'm gon' show from the TUBELO. I'm breaking my hood to the day that I go from the TUBELO. I'm breaking my hood, so love I'm gon' show from the TUBELO. I'm ripping my hood to the day that I go.
I'm from the west side, we don't need no introduction. This with the best ride. We all big boy rolling and holding. Come take a test drive. Hilldale, Evergreen, Glenkirk, Outer Street, bending every corner on the west, and that's where I'll be. Sunroof back, checking seat banging down 1800, chunking up the deuce to my post slanging down on 1800. Show no love to the ladies that's training round on 1800, making time stand still. Crystalline swinging down on 1800. Watching out for them knuckleheads that be stanging round on 1800. Big rims and low pros be blanging round on 1800. Better completely change the way you're thinking about round 1800. Really hate to see you boys get left slanking round 1800. Out of street got some history, just let Captain C lay it out. If I don't finish it all on this one, let the second verse break it out. Remember the blue war promise from OG standing back there by 60 deep. Bull walking, saw blue a big Anthony using P.
I'm from the TUBELO. I'm breaking my